In the hill capital of Kandy, beneath the watchful gaze of the Mahaveli River and the whispering trees of Askiria, stands a house of prayer, of stone and silence, of faith and heritage. This is the chapel of Trinity College. It was the vision of Reverend Alexander Garden Fraser, principal, reformer, and a man who saw beyond brick and mortar. With design conceived by Reverend L.J. Gaster, Trinity's vice principal and qualified architect, and inspired by the ruins of Polonnaruwa and Ambekke Devalaya. He created a chapel built for eternity, a fusion of Kandian tradition and Christian purpose. It rose as a marvel, a sanctuary without walls, and the first open chapel in South Asia. 54 granite pillars, each monolithic block weighing about 3 tons, were hauled by elephants after being quarried from Aruppala, only 2.5 miles away. These granite columns, tapering to octagonal stems, were each crowned with an inverted lotus pekada and carved in hard gammal wood. They were designed by Basilal Navaratna, carved under master craftsman K.L.B. Tennakon and supervised by Mr. K.L. Siripala. Many pillars bear the coat of arms of British schools and colleges that helped fund the chapel. The murals, bold and sacred, were illustrated by David Painter, an old Trinitian whose canvases the Crucifixion, the Good Samaritan, washing the disciples' feet, and Are Ye Able, transposed biblical narratives into tropical Sri Lankan settings, with Christ appearing as a brown-skinned and barefoot amid local flora and swamp landscapes. Painter called it a place where East and West were meant to meet. The foundation stone was laid by Metropolitan Foss Westcott on the 19th of August 1922 during Trinity's Golden Jubilee celebrations. Construction continued for years. The side chapel, named the Chapel of the Light of the World, was completed in 1929 and dedicated in March 1930. Although she was first consecrated symbolically on the 19th of August 1929, the main chancel, sanctuary, and altar were ready by 1933, and the full chapel formally dedicated on the 3rd of March 1935. For nearly a century, the chapel stood, witness to worship, haven for solace, cathedral of joy. She became the heartbeat of Trinity life, from solemn liturgies to soaring hymnody. The Trinity College Choir, boys aged 9 to 19, voices trained in discipline and devotion, raised hymns across decades. Their repertoire included the Festival of 9 Lessons and Carols, Palm Sunday services, and collaborations with international choirs. Always beside them stood the Servers Guild, clad in white, unseen by many, but known to God, lighting candles, preparing altars, and serving in prayerful silence across seasons and decades. But even sacred stone ages with time. After 90 years, preservation became critical. Thus began the Chapel Restoration Project, a collective labor of old boys, architects, clergy, students, and craftsmen, with reverence, not renovation, with care, not haste. The murals were gently refurbished and sealed with protective coating, preserving painters' vision from moisture and light. A new lighting system now blesses the chapel with soft, radiant glow. A modern sound system ensures that every hymn and prayer is heard with clarity and dignity. And the tall granite pillars were reinforced for longevity. All the while, the bell still rings, calling hearts to prayer as it has always done. Now, 95 years since her soul was first offered, the foundation stone laid, and on the exact day she was first consecrated, the 19th of August, she shall be rededicated. This is more than a ceremony. It is a covenant that we who bear this legacy will not forget the chapel that shaped us. To those whose hands shaped stone and timber, who colored mural and memory, to the choir whose voices linger in air, to those who believed she was worth preserving, we offer our deepest gratitude. The chapel of Trinity College, Kandy, is no mere building. She is a memory carved in granite. She is music echoing in eternity. She is faith open to wind, sky, prayer. Restored, rededicated, reborn.
Greetings and blessings from the Trinity College Chapel. I bring you the good news of the successful, miraculous completion of the Trinity College Chapel Restoration Project. This project was guided by divine providence through the generosity of so many Trinitians and well-wishers. The Chapel Restoration Project, which commenced last year under the able guidance and direction of the Advisory and Oversight Committee, involved multiple segments: the mural restoration, the restoration of wood carvings, heritage lighting, sounds, maintenance profile, and the research document. With God's blessings, we have now completed all these projects, and we are giving the Trinity community a restored chapel. Praise be to God. To offer our thanksgiving and to appreciate the dedication and commitment of the experts, the advisors, the donors, we will gather at the College Chapel on the 20th August at 5:30 for a solemn service of rededication and thanksgiving. I welcome all of you to join us on site and online to give praise to God for this miracle. Trinity Chapel will continue to resonate our commitment to quality, our trust in divine providence in the most holy Trinity. God bless you all. Respice Finem.